How's it going, you amazing cucks? Um, I was recently I was recently wow, major tongue twister. I was recently listening to a Joe Rogan podcast, and yo, there's a lot of things I agree with this guy on. There's also a lot I disagree, man. Like this guy doesn't understand. He's super addicted to weed. Now I understand, like everybody's interpretation of addicted is, based on their views on it. But if you can schedule your smoking sessions, like, isn't that a fucking addiction? Like, you're telling me you smoke, let's say, every single day for 3 months and then go on a 2 week break to, I forgot what was that word he used. But anyway, you take a break from it for 2 weeks to just get back on it for another 3 months. Like, that's an addiction. That's not a fucking, how do you say, that's not regular. Like, how I feel about it is if you do something in excess or in, just constantly, and you can't seem to go on without it, that's a fucking addiction. You're not gonna tell me you smoke 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, don't smoke on the weekends, and then continue your pattern and tell me you're not an addict. If the only reason you stop smoking is because you don't have enough money to continue smoking, you're an addict. Like, come on, man. This shit is so stupid. Like, and he tried to use a fat version of it. He was like, um, you know, being addicted to McDonald's as an example. And it's funny to me because the last couple, like when I first started my new job, I was forced, or not forced because everyone has a choice, but my main thing that I would eat because it was affordable because I didn't have money at the time was McDonald's and Subway. Those were the two only restaurants near my job, and everything else was too fucking expensive. I'm not paying $17 for a hamburger, you understand? And that's just a burger. We're not talking about fries and a drink. So, I'm forced to be eating McDonald's. And in his mind, I'm addicted to McDonald's, but it couldn't be further from the truth. I don't want McDonald's. It's just the only thing that I have. Now, maybe that can be seen, maybe that can be looked at like it's just an excuse because if you really don't want McDonald's, you won't eat the McDonald's. But I'm fucking hungry. If I don't eat, I get a fucking throbbing headache. And I have a choice of eating a fucking sandwich from Subway or eating a burger from McDonald's. Now, yeah, maybe Subway would probably, quotes, probably be the better um, meal or whatever the case may be. But there's only so many times you can eat a fucking sandwich. There's only so many times. But anyway, back to the point. Then I started watching some other YouTube videos talking about their drug addictions. And, this is one YouTuber. I don't remember what his name was. But this guy must have been addicted to every drug in the world, bro. Because he has a video talking about his substance abuse on every drug. Like, he was, he says he was addicted to weed. Then in the next video, he was addicted to meth. And I'm like, bro, like, you have a video for every drug. Like, you're just an addict in general. And you know what they say? Once an addict, always an addict. Because all it takes is one relapse and boom, you're back on it. And who knows, maybe I'm addicted to food. That's why I'm fat. But, you know what? Like, I don't care. Like, oh my god. And then all that shit just reminds me of the fucking people you see in the subway station. Yo, there was this one fucking guy in the subway. It wasn't even the subway because the train was doing track work that week. So we're on a shuttle bus. And this fucking guy literally breaks out a crack pipe and starts smoking crack on the bus right next to me. I look at this guy and I say, yo, bro, put that shit back. I mean, put that shit away. You're not gonna fucking smoke crack right next to me. I don't give a fuck. I told him straight out like that, because how disrespectful is that to for a person who doesn't smoke? Like, it's like a person who doesn't smoke a cigarette sitting right next to a person smoking a cigarette. That's disrespectful. You don't smoke. You don't want the fumes. And this is worse. This is a guy busting out a crack pipe, smoking a rock right in front of me. Not even right in front of me, right beside me. So, like I said, I told the guy, yo, put that shit away. You're not smoking next to me. He just looks at me, continues to smoke his pipe. I said, bro, I'm only going to tell you one more time, put that shit away. He doesn't listen. I get up, I knock the pipe out of his hand, I punch that motherfucker in the face. Now, am I wrong? I might be wrong. Who knows? Maybe technically I am the wrong one. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to smoke right in front of me. So I pop that dude right in the face. The bus driver stops. This nigga's flailing around looking for his pipe. I told him, get off the fucking bus. He's like, oh, you're gonna get you for that. Yo, keep in mind, I've seen this fucking guy minimum 15 times within a month on the same fucking train line. To this day, I still see him. He doesn't get in the same car with me. He knows not to ask me for change. Because, bro, you really think I'm going to give a person who I know for a fact is smoking crack money? Fuck out of here with that. Like, bro, I'd rather give money to the fucking, like, anyone, a fucking KKK member, some fucking ISIS bullshit I'd rather give money to than that nigga. Fuck out of here. And, yeah, man, yo, seeing addiction is fucking crazy, man. Like, how could you go your whole life with that shit? And then, people ask me, so you've never done drugs? And I'm like, no. Like, you're joking. You never smoked weed. You never. And then, of course, they try to guess, technical with it. You never taken a Tylenol? Yeah, I've taken a Tylenol. Am I dependent on Tylenol? No. Do I take Tylenol when I don't have a headache? No. When I feel depressed, do I take a Tylenol? No. Like, when you're hungry, do you eat fucking Flintstone vitamin tablets? No. Like, they just don't believe me, Like, half the people I tell that to, they don't believe me because they believe everyone smokes. And then, it just makes you wonder, like, it's just such a waste to grow up with. And then, oh my God, the fucking comment section of these kids. I don't care, you're 14, you're a fucking kid, and you're going around talking about, yeah, I started smoking when I was 14. Like, and they're proud of it. Like, they're literally proud that they've been smoking since they were 14 years old, and now they're 25 and still smoking. And you're just proud of that. Like, that shit is not anything to be proud of. If weed was legal, it'd be one thing. But even then, people think if weed was legal, you couldn't get in trouble for smoking and then going to work. It's still going to be something to impede your work. Or even if you argue weed doesn't impair anything, whatever the case may be, the point is, a person is not going to hire someone that's constantly going to be smoking either on the job or on their way to the job. Because, like, in my profession, I'm here at work by myself the entire fucking day. I don't have a supervisor. I don't have none of that bullshit. If I really wanted to, I can smoke weed, I can drink, I can do whatever the hell I want. And there will be no repercussions, because I would have 8 hours to sober up or get rid of the smell of whatever I've been doing. My job has a shower, bro. You know how easy this shit is? Like, but I don't do it. Instead, I make fucking YouTube videos like a cuck. But oh well. And, yeah. I just can't believe that shit. And, I'll save my other thoughts for a future video. This one's already been going on a little bit too long, 10 minutes. So, have a good day and keep watching your bitch get fucked by another guy.